All right, it's time now for some really great theater.
Theater?
Theater. The curtain will rise for Ms. Holmes and Ms. Watson, Apartment 2B, tonight at the Park Playhouse in West Hartford.
Yes, it's a modern feminist take on Sherlock Holmes and Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's famous sleuth and sidekick, but again, a feminist lens. So here to tell us all about it is the show's director, Kelly O'Donnell, and Kirsten Peacock, who plays the role of Sherlock Holmes. Welcome, ladies. And we just have to hear you talk because it's a beautiful accent.
Oh, I'm really put on the spot. That's very kind. If you come and see the show, you can hear me talk for hours and hours.
Thank you. That's perfect. Okay.
Who wrote this wonderful play, first of all?
The writer is Kate Hamill.
And it's take off of the original Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly.
With a feminist twist.
Exactly, yeah. It kind of takes a lot of the famous stories from the Sherlock Holmes stories and sort of blends them together to make a new narrative. And Sherlock and Watson are both women in this version.
Oh.
That's terrific.
And I was reading because I thought, oh, but Sherlock actually can be a female name.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. In this play, her name is Shirley, but she doesn't like to be called Shirley. She wants to be called Sherlock. So I wonder if she's sort of claimed the name of Sherlock because it sounds cooler than Shirley in her mind.
And who doesn't love Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah, exactly. And you guys are like kind of like an odd couple?
Oh, absolutely.
That's pretty funny.
Thrown into worlds that shouldn't coexist with each other, and you watch the tumultuous relationship sort of work its way out.
So I know a lot of people are fans of Sherlock Holmes and the stories, and they've read them all. But if you're not, even this is a show for you.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you're a fan of Sherlock Holmes, there's a lot of little Easter eggs and fun things as a fan that you'll recognize. But you don't even need to know anything about it to enjoy it. It's really funny. It's really silly. And just very universal.
And Kelly, this is your third time back at the Playhouse on Park.
Third show I've directed.
Third show, which is great. Indecent?
Indecent and The Agitators.
And The Agitators. And what's that experience like for you to come back?
I love it. It's an incredible company. The leadership there are just so passionate about what they do, and it just feels like coming home. And I love being part of the community, too.
Yeah, and it's such a great little theater, right? Have you gone to A.C. Peterson's next door? Then you can
I have. I've had that ice cream. Very good.
That's my favorite thing about Playhouse on Park. You get to go see a show, and then you get ice cream.
And you get a discount, too. If you bring your ticket, you get, I think it's a 10 or 15% discount.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's so fun.
What's your favorite part about the role?
I think one of the things that I love about it is Sherlock has a very British sentimentality to her, which it's fun for me to be able to lean into that side of myself. She's very witty, she's really intelligent, and there's something standoffish and sort of like she's always surveying the world from a different lens. It's fun for me to play in that, especially as quite an emotional person myself. It's nice to be able to distance myself and just play within a really logical world.
Yeah, and it's such a great theater, right? It's an intimate experience for people, for families. Would we bring the kids to the show?
Oh, absolutely. I think you could bring the kids. Yeah, and the audience is on 3 sides, so you're very close to the action.
There's no bad seat there. You feel so close. Like I could almost reach out. We won't, but we could almost reach out and touch you.
Now you two go together like kanaka-ding-a-ding-a-ding-ding-dong. Have you worked together before?
We have. Yes.
Where have you worked together?
Well, Kirsten was in Indecent, which I directed, and then we just worked together at Shakespeare and Company in the Berkshires for like 3.5 months.
Wow, that's really remarkable.
Yeah.
Terrific. When does the show run? Tell us when the show runs. Tonight?
The show opens tonight. Runs until February the 18th.
Oh, so we have some time to go see the show.
Yeah. Shows from Tuesday till Sunday and 2 shows on Saturdays.
That is wonderful.
So, yes, again, we're going to re-examine the world's most famous sleuth, but a lot of wit, a lot of humor.
Yes.
This is a fun show. You're going to leave feeling upbeat.
Definitely.
Love that.
Well, good. Well, we can't thank you enough for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's wonderful.
Thank you.
We appreciate your accent.
Yeah. You're very welcome. It's my pleasure.
I'm going to read the next cheese like you.
Yeah, please do.
Please, let's try.
Still ahead on this Friday afternoon, we're crafting with Kate Francis.
Valentine's Day, I can't do it, is only a few weeks away.